Welcome back to Top Talk TV, where everything comes off the top. In today's reaction, we're going to react to April Macie. She did something on Snoop Dogg's thing, and we're going to check it out and see how funny it is. Snoop Dogg's Bad Girls of Comedy.
There we go.
There we go. I said Snoop Dogg's thing. Everybody wants to be a comedian.
And let's not confuse this comedy show with his thing, because you know his thing gets around too. Anyways, back to the show.
Be all puffed up, smoking. Y'all ready?
Yes, let's do this.
April Macie.
You may have seen her on Howard Stern. She's a favorite of his and mine. Can somebody please make some noise for my girl, April Macie.
It is hot as shit in here. I'm sweating like a man. My nuts are stuck to the side of my leg. It's disgusting. Fellas, if you take nothing else from this comedy show, you take this shit right here. You understand? You listen to this. You powder your nuts in the summertime, all right? Snuggle Bear, did you powder your nuts before you left the house? You did? Fellas, there are different methods, right? What was your method? Did you splash it on there? You can splash or you can dip them like you're trying to get sprinkles on a donut. Just dip and coat, dip and coat. Make it fun for yourself. Just do a little ballet. Just second position and you plie your nuts right in. Or they stick to the side of your leg. You gotta powder. Because men want you to do shit with them, right? And I don't know what and I don't know how. They are disgusting, these little creatures you men have in your pants. They are so gross. Not black guys, your balls are cute as shit. Black guys' balls look like two tiny little Cadbury cream eggs. They are adorable. Like delicious Easter treats. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Nice Easter treats.
Older guys, you can't even wear shorts anymore, can you, sir? Because your nuts hang out the bottom. You gotta tuck that shit into your sock. You guys have wieners. These little things are fucking silly, these little shits you have in your pants. Is this yours? Does he ever chase you around the house and flap it back and forth? Men can do fun shit with their penis. Ladies, guys talk about tits and ass all the time. It is our turn. Let's talk about their wieners. Yes. Yeah. Some are you afraid to clap because he beats you from time to time. My ex had a button penis. Have you ever seen one of these? A penis so small it has no hang left, just no hang right, just kind of looks at you straight ahead, just sort of follows you wherever you go. And at first, when a woman loves a man, we don't even care, right? I was like, baby, it is so cute. Don't call it that. That makes them angry. Don't call it that. Right? I was like, baby, it is so cute. It's like a button. I just want to push it and hope a gumball pops out of your ass. And guys have no idea, but whatever you have, girlfriend, fiance, wife, whatever you have, her best friend knows exactly how big your penis is. Yes. Look, you're getting mad. He's getting mad right now. He's like, that's fucking bullshit. But men, you guys tell stories all the time, right? Where do you think smell my finger came from? That's your shit right there. Men tell stories and theirs come with sense. No woman has ever told a scratch and sniff story her whole life. No woman has ever been like, Sarah, smell my palm. Smell it. That is his nuts right there. Smell it. This is how you know, right? This is how you know, ladies, that it's a small wiener schnitzel. Well, men are pissed right now. This is how you know. When you're going down on a guy and there's not enough room for the hand-mouth combo. Yes. Take a look around. You can always tell the little cockadoodle-doos in the audience, right? You can't. The guys with their arms folded, kind of pissed, like, fuck this bitch. She's a dumb whore. I don't believe in that word whore. It's a bullshit word because there's no equivalent for a man, right? Like, what's it called when a chick hooks up with a dude? I don't know how you hook up, sir, but that's kind of how I do it right there. Just yeah. Is that what you do? Yeah. That's what you said. Yes, that's what I do. No, what's it called when a chick hooks up with a dude and then walks home the next day with her hair all ratted up like she has mange? What's that called? Walk of shame, right? It's bullshit, ladies. Why do women have to be ashamed to have sex? Sir, Captain Crunch, have you ever been ashamed? Have you ever been ashamed your whole life to have sex? Never. He said never, but in your past, you have fucked at least one train wreck you should be ashamed of, right? Look at the captain just laughing like that. You should have seen that bitch. She was so scary. No, men don't give a shit. Men aren't ashamed. My best friend, he called me one morning at 5 a.m., woke me up. He was like, April, I had sex with this old woman last night. And then he said, after I had sex with her, she gave me stew to take home in a Cool Whip container. Why are you waking me up with this shit? And he said, because I want you to come over for stew. He didn't give a shit. He wanted to share his old lady sex pot, crock pot treats. He didn't care, right? And I think this is why, right? From the time men are young, men are taught to be proud of who they are sexually, right? What do? Like 12 years old, you snag your father's Playboy, you beat off into a sock or a cantaloupe or whatever you sick fucks do. Some of them, look around, ladies, some of your men have fucked fruit. It is true. If you come home and he has got a melon baller and a cantaloupe, he is not making you a fruit salad. He's burrowing a hole for later. Watch, guys aren't ashamed. Guys, clap if you masturbate. Yeah. Nothing right here. Nothing, young man. You are so young. All you have to do is beat off, play World of Warcraft, and eat Captain Crunch. That is all you have in your life. And your girlfriend's like, yeah, that's all the fuck is, all he does all day, that's it. A man that tells you he doesn't masturbate is a man that will follow you to the parking lot and murder you. That shit ain't normal. Just real angry, like, I wish I could touch my penis. Get in the van. Ladies, clap if you meow, 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 meow. Some ladies aren't clapping. Bullshit. Removable shower head. Me.
Yes.
Oh God, mommy's so clean. Look around. Some guys are pissed right now. They're like, I installed that shit. That's why she's always taking long baths. Thought our water bill was kind of high. Women should never be embarrassed to masturbate, and here's why. We are cute as shit when we do it. Yes. Look at your guy. He could watch you do that for hours, right, sir? Like it was the Yule log burning at Christmas. Just Because we're cute when we masturbate. It's you guys that should be embarrassed. Yeah, sir, have you ever caught a glimpse of yourself beating off at the computer screen? Have you ever seen you have 2 broken hands? You guys don't know this, but he broke them both beating off. That's what happened. Not just you, sir. All dudes, when you masturbate, I don't know what the fuck happens to you guys, but something between your face and your hand wiener combo just... you guys morph into the most heinous, disgusting creatures? Why is your back all hunched over? You look like a dog that's about to take a shit on the carpet. You do. Have you ever seen a man masturbate? You just want to pick him up and like run him to the front lawn. Be like, you do that outside. Jerking off is not an indoor activity. Let me say this, ladies, if you have ever seen your man do his jerks in front of you, right, his sweet jerks, that is his sexy jerk. That is not what he does when he is by himself, right? The sexy jerk is some shit they practiced in front of a mirror. To look cool for you. That is not what he does when he is home. I thought all guys did the sexy jerk, right? Until one day, this guy was doing it in front of me, and then I think he got himself like a little too excited. And he forgot that I was in the room. And he slipped into his home style crazy jerking. I was like, holy shit. I didn't even know a human hand could move that fast. But I wanted to watch because my virgin eyeballs had never seen it. So I stayed real still. Because I didn't want to disturb the wildlife in its natural habitat. Have you ever seen a jerk hand, right? Have you ever seen a jerk hand move so fast where you can't even recognize it in human form anymore? It's a blur, and it looks like a hummingbird landed on his penis. Where you're like, if this son of a bitch keeps this up, he's gonna go back in time. I'm amazing. Thanks, guys.
He's a funny kid.
Y'all having a good time yet?
Damn.
Oh my
She's
goodness.
great with expressing herself.
Yeah.
She is. I love it.
I love people like that can just not ashamed to like just let it all rip out. Like I told you, I like that brutal comedy. I love stuff like this.
And I like how she just made fun of the male anatomy the same way ours
Yeah.
have been made. But it was just so lighthearted and so
Girls do it all the time.
Right. And did
Yeah.
you see the guys in the audience?
Yeah.
From Captain Crunch to the OG.
To the broke hand
brother.
guy.
She's speaking back. And he was like, yes, we do have a magic tool.
And then when the guy with the broken arms up, the young man that didn't masturbate, he stood up like, see, that's what I'm talking about. She came right back around. You were doing that. Oh my
cool.
God. This was so much fun. I really enjoyed her. That's my ginger.
So is she speaking facts, Trey?
Semi.
Semi?
Yeah, I don't know about the whole hunched over back thing. But to each his own. She,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
probably, I don't watch other guys do it, so I have my own methods.
But that metamorphosis is so true, though. It's like,
she had the guys looking like, what's that thing from Lord of the Rings that Gollum did?
Yes.
She had the guys looking like the Schmeelish. That's what she had the guys looking like that. And she right, guys who say they don't do it, they lying like hell. You mofos know y'all do. They do. Just like you ladies know there's women out there that do that all the time, so
well, apparently, my
Grow
sister
up.
left me hanging, so she does.
So what if...
grow up. We're all adults here. No children on this channel.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, like the button ones though. Damn. That must be a hard knock life.
Yeah.
Like I mean I know yeah. Okay.
His mouth thing better be If that's all I can say.
Well, yeah, and you know what's okay. So a little bit funny, a little bit serious. Though, like, okay, I've seen one before, right? And honestly, this was just going to my night job, walking down the street, and so I'm serious, you guys. The dude was drunk, right? And I could totally tell. I'm like, of course he probably had a really depressed life because he had a micro, and so he was always fucked up. I'm not kidding. So I've never been with a micro. Well, how would that even happen? But seeing it walk down the street, it was just like, it made me sad.
It's amazing that you spotted it.
It made me sad. Well,
I'm a very aware person.
I am. I'm aware of my surroundings. Okay?
And there's a button.
And when someone...
There's a button.
I was like, Michael Kors and Klein, Joe's in New York, micro. Ooh. But yeah, and when a guy's like stumbling down the street with his pants around his knees, he kind of just... And he's kind of stumbling in your direction, not towards me in your direction. You kind of can't avoid these things. Plus, you don't want no splish splash back on you. So, but yeah, I was like, that's probably a pretty sad existence. For a gentleman with a micro in that state.
Well, like Joe Coy said, if you have a micro, make sure you have a good job and good credit.
Yeah. I pretty much agree with that. Because it's a lot of guys that don't have micros and they probably have no job or whatever, but still, they don't have a micro, so the women's still going to do whatever.
That's interesting.
Because a lot of women are...
Society.
They they prioritize that over a lot of things. So the guy could be a super great guy, but he would probably have to be wealthy and have good credit or something. Yeah, unfortunately.
Right.
The woman couldn't just like him for him.
Yeah, right.
And that's just the way he's made. But
well, I mean, that's
because at the same time, like a guy's not gonna like a woman for a woman. You may start off that way, but there's gonna be things eventually that are gonna change that you're not gonna like, and you won't.
I've dated women who guys would say she is not beautiful at all, and I've dated women like that, and guys are like, dude, what are you doing with her? You can do better. I'm like, dude, she's fucking cool. She's
right, but I mean, over
cool
time,
people.
there's still going to be things that change, and a man is going to speak on that. And it's like,
if they really care for the person, just say you got with some person and they were like super fit and all this other kind of stuff, and you like the way they were put together, and then years go by and they kind of let themselves go a little bit. Are you going to not like them just because they, like, say, gained weight or whatever? Are you going to not like them because of that?
Unfortunately, men do that.
And
That's
you know
petty.
what? The
That's
beautiful
petty.
thing is that you can lose, what you just said is you can lose weight, you can bounce back. If something happens, there's a valid reason why that's happening, like a condition or something, I understand it.
Mm-hmm.
But micro penis. You can't really, I could like you as a person all day, but I have to be honest, you guys in the audience, like, I'm a woman that needs to be satisfied the way she needs to be satisfied. So it's like, I hate to sound shallow, but I need it all. Period. I need to
be prepared to give that person all that they want to.
Absolutely. Yeah. I don't disagree with that, but I'm not gonna be one of those ones that like your pockets are so fat, and I'm gonna settle for less than in your pants because your pockets make up for what's lacking in your pants. I'm not gonna do that.
I don't go by any of those criteria. I've dated super beautiful women. I've dated average looking women, and like I told you before, the sexiest thing about a woman to me is her brain. I don't like to be around dumb women. I like smart women. Smart women are like the super sexiest thing to me. Because after all the looks and all that stuff is gone, and that's what I don't like when...
Isn't that called sapiosexual?
What?
You get turned on by the intellect of a person?
Probably.
Right?
Well, I'm one of them then. Because I used to always... Because women used to always say stuff like how I look or whatever, and I used to always think in my mind, say I get hit by a bus or whatever, or I have a broken leg and I'm deformed now, you're not going to look at me the same because of that. That's why I say you never really liked me in the first place. like the idea of how I look or whatever. But once if those things ever go, you're not gonna like the person. So you never really like the person in the first place.
But
Because
isn't
if
that
that's
a
all
part
you're
of?
relying on.
Isn't that a part of it too, though? Is the looks? Like even
No,
let's say
not
if
for
you're
me.
not right.
Not for me.
Right, you're right.
So
I like
it's
the
funny
brain.
that you guys say that because so I was watching The Real the other day, right? And you know, I was watching, and before that I had just finished watching The Tiger King, which I know everyone's all on right now. I actually watched that back in January, but anywho, and so Jenny, or what's her name? Yeah, Jenny. She was talking about how she's with Jeannie, how she's with YB, and how they're engaged. She's like, oh, if I never saw him, Jeezy, whatever, Jeezy. Let me get it right. Not whatever, Jeezy. And she was like, oh, we are so compatible, and you know, if I never would have seen him, we just got to know each other based on conversation I knew. And then Adrian jumps in. She goes, yeah, right, because if he looked like Tiger King,
True.
you know you would not be messing with him if he showed up with a mullet and all this personality. You know you would not be messing with him no matter how great of a personality he was. You can say that after the fact in hindsight 2020, but you can't never say that in the moment or before you get to that moment. And so that's my mind frame behind that. Like, we never know how we're going to react. We think we know how we're going to react, but we never know how we're going to react when something like that happens. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it can be the opposite way. You know, yeah, bro, that person may be beautiful and this and that, but you get to know characters or layers of this and that, even outside of an accident, and then you're like, nah, you're full of shit. Or you can meet someone that you would never even think of as being attractive, and then eventually, being around that person so much or getting to know their character, they become more and more attractive to you over time. And so, you know, to each his own.
I've been with beautiful women that I could not stand because their whole thing is like, they all caught up on themselves, or they think they could get a pass because they look a certain way. I'm like, no. I wouldn't let no chick get away with it. Just because you look a certain way, you think I'm going to let you get away with it? No.
But this ginger right here, she gets a pass in my book because she's beautiful, funny,
yeah, she's
well-rounded, and not afraid to
I
express
enjoyed
herself.
that quite a bit.
And I get off on like beautiful people, like just let themselves be relaxed and express the little more unattractive sides of them, because we're all humans regardless. So I really enjoyed this comedy skit. She's my one. I want to see more of her, and we'll be showing you guys more of her as well.
Thanks for coming out, watching this episode with us. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and
follow our social medias.
And
hit that notification button.
We will see you next time on Top Talk TV.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.